I'm Brian Kellerman, the Chief Quality and Food Safety Officer at Kellerman Consulting, and this is our video series on determining and analyzing key performance indicators in business. Key performance indicators are the fundamental aspects of our business. They are the crucial actions or results that demonstrate that operations are performing as expected and that we are getting sustainable results. These key performance indicator measurements, also called KPIs, apply to all businesses and are in fact used by most businesses that operate sophisticated quality and safety programs. The indicators are often fairly simple. For example, we can set a KPI to track days where 10,000 units or more were produced, or we can make earning more than $100,000 in gross profit per month a KPI. However, knowing what specific measurements to choose and how to use the monitoring of these measurements as a guide for the business can be complex. So we're going to take a look at both how to choose KPIs and then how to make sure they are embedded properly in operations so as to be effective. Before we break down these main concepts, we're going to review the purpose of key performance indicators and why they're important to a business. So let's take a step back and look at indicators and why they matter. Most manufacturing businesses have changes that can occur within each week and often during any given shift. There are many literal and figurative moving parts, and as a result, it can be difficult to determine if operations is working correctly or incorrectly. Unexpected events and business conditions can dramatically alter how we perceive our business is functioning. Things we are sure are unimportant suddenly reveal themselves to be inconsequential, and then the things that we thought didn't matter can suddenly become essential. Because of these realities, it is important to establish and maintain a set of unchanging and regularly reviewed conditions as the first point of data we examine when we're reviewing the state of operations. With proper planning, good communication, and constant oversight, KPIs can be a powerful tool that can be used by personnel at all levels of the company and in each department to recognize the secure and correct conditions for success. Conversely, when KPIs are improperly determined, not properly measured or communicated, they can actually harm the business and give a false sense of confidence and obscure issues within an organization. Key performance indicators are the measurements determined to be the target values to make sure our system is correct. For anyone familiar with HACCP or preventive controls safety programs, this is equivalent to critical control points. But instead of measuring points of safety within a food safety plan, we have operational conditions that apply to all businesses and which are measured and reviewed for favorable business outcomes. These indicators can be achieving positive outcomes, such as a level of output or quality, or they can be avoiding negative outcomes, such as a maximum allowed deviation, limits on unplanned downtime, or preventing worker injury. Other examples of positive metrics would be all products will be properly labeled each day of operations. Others might be growth of 10% per year, profits of at least $500,000 in the year, promotion of 3 employees to advanced positions, or adding at least 1 new production line. Whether an organization selects achieving a positive metric or avoiding a negative outcome is contextual for an operation. Where a company is rapidly growing, avoiding a negative outcome may slow down expansion where we hit an unacceptable metric. An example of this would be receiving 3 defect complaints in a single month when a KPI target is 2 or less complaints per month. In a situation where that happens, we may decide that we are growing too fast and cannot assure quality. For a growing business, complaints per pound per unit produced is always a good KPI. By selecting this KPI, the company is not limited if production increases rapidly. In contrast, we may see a mature business that is not expecting change during a year, selecting consistency targets such as on-time arrival of at least 99% of orders, or 100% of preventive maintenance actions being performed on time as scheduled. In these types of KPIs, metrics confirm that employees and robotics are performing at or above required levels to achieve the quality and safety we need to operate properly. It is in thinking about the different types of performance indicators, negative or positive, that we really get into a glimpse of the strategic power of these measurements. The correct indicators, with constant review, and reassessment allows management and employees to focus on the larger priorities of the company without being distracted by the day-to-day issues that inevitably arise in operations. Examples of this might be late arriving ingredients, equipment breakdown, or unplanned downtime. All of these events are disruptive and undesirable, but if they do not affect our key performance metrics of allergen labeling, for example, we expect that these will be corrected and addressed through the normal safety and quality programs that govern them. KPIs are the metrics that tell us if we are in conformance or out of conformance, or whether we are right or wrong in our approach. Setting the correct KPI is a crucial aspect of maintaining a properly running business. Well-established KPIs can warn us early of threats that may lead to failure, and they may demonstrate which organizational actions have a positive impact on strategically important aspects of the business. In our next episode, we will look at different examples of key performance indicators, including measurements of positive and negative actions, as well as simple and complex indicators within a system. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please visit our website at www.kellermanconsulting.com or follow us on YouTube.